Dr. Pamela Nizeyimana, who is a lecturer at Mountains of Moon University in Fort Portal and also an activist of disability rights, highlighted the need to make homes places of inclusiveness, adding that focus has been in schools.
So let's also look at home. How do we make homes as inclusive as possible to ensure that as they are included in home, then they will be able to be included in school.
The director of UNESCO's International Institute for Capacity Building in Africa urged parents of children with disabilities to use the available opportunities to have those children access education.
When the children actually go to school, they may have a bit more difficulties, but many continue. And so there are ways of getting support from the teachers, as we discussed, from NGOs, from the school. So try to get the help that you need so that your child can go to school.
The UNICEF representative to Uganda, Dr. Munil Safieddine, cautioned the public against social barriers, which include separating children with disabilities from those that are physically fit and stigmatizing them just because they are different.
If you separate children with disabilities and put them in separate facilities, they will be socially isolated.
The Commissioner Special Needs Education, Sarah Bugosi-Kiwoli, said that the ministry is committed to increasing the enrollment of girls and children with disabilities through providing educational materials to students.
Priority was given to a girl child and a child with disabilities. This saw a big number of children with disabilities enroll in schools.
She also noted that negative attitude from community members is one of the setbacks to inclusive education.
There is still negative attitudes from community, including parents, towards education of learners with disabilities and other special needs. The other one is the ministry is faced with a challenge of limited funding that it cannot provide for all needs of children with disabilities in the country.
Commissioner Bugosi also explained that the new teacher policy will help in giving quality education to learners with disabilities compared to the previous years.
Every teacher that will go through training to become a teacher, they have 2 years of training in special needs and inclusive education as well. So every teacher that will come out will have a component.
The Minister of State for Higher Education, John Chrysostom Muyingo, who represented the Minister of Education, Janet Kataa Museveni, encouraged all the stakeholders in the education sector to adopt measures to make learning easier for children with disabilities.
Should be used to generate ideas, and as a ministry we expect a lot of ideas and strategies to guide the government on how to support children with disability in schools.
The Persons with Disabilities Act 2006 seeks to eliminate all forms of discrimination against people with disabilities towards equalization of opportunities. Gloria Irankunda, Church of Uganda.